up with no flaws in a minute. Hit rocks in my drawers in a minute. Yelled on that lane, the one that gas for the law in a minute. Shot dice in the hole in a minute. I ain't did the jack in a minute. I ain't roll with the Mac in a minute. All black in a minute. I ain't went up to a nigga said one that took his back in a minute. I ain't standing in the lack in a minute. I ain't had a raw bitch in a minute. Super thick with big tits in a minute. Doing tricks in a minute. On the dick in a minute. I ain't did my thing in a minute. I ain't juked in the middle of the street till at the bank in a minute. So the undercover cane in a minute. Lick shots in a minute. At the op in a minute. For the block in a minute. I'm a kid in a minute. Whole lot of shit that the motherfucker haven't did in a minute. Cause I was stuck in some heat for a minute. Got put in the penitentiary and I ain't to the street for a minute. And I ain't did some of this in a minute. I ain't did that in a minute. And I ain't rolled me a sack in a minute. And I ain't rapped in a minute. And I ain't bust me a guy in a minute. Sold crack in a minute. And I ain't did some of this in a minute. I ain't did that in a minute. Rolled me a sack in a minute. Rapped in a minute. Bust me a guy in a minute. Sold crack in a minute. I ain't got loud in a minute. Got drunk. Went to a party. And bounced through the crowd in a minute. And that bitch going wild in a minute. Check her in front of her mama for acting like a child in a minute. Hit a nigga in his mouth in a minute. I ain't lost a war in a minute. With the pen or the sword in a minute. And I ain't went across the head of a nigga with the hammer like I was the almighty Thor in a minute. Spit it from the core in a minute. You ain't had to feel in a minute. Cause you ain't heard shit real in a minute. I've been taken away from the living twice. It's a blessing to say a nigga ain't been killed in a minute. And I ain't never did the pill, but in a minute all that shit gon' cease. Product of the streets, I'm a beast. Let 30 go at his Jeep while he bopping the Keith lacking, thinking it's sweet, cause I ain't did a drill in a minute. Oh, dang.